Claude just built for me this Airtable system. The tables, the fields, the relationships, the automations, everything. And it only took a few minutes. Now, obviously this isn't perfect, but what really surprised me wasn't the speed, it was how well it understood the business structure behind the system. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how this works, what Claude can actually build inside Airtable, and where human input still matters most. Hi there, I'm Alex Knowles from automationhelpers.com, where we help businesses automate and streamline their operations using industry-leading portals, apps, and integrations. And what we are looking at today is the connection between Claude and Airtable, because you can now have Claude interact with Airtable in real time, which means instead of manually creating your databases, organizing your system, and implementing structure yourself, you can start describing how your business operates and have AI help build the system alongside you. Now, this does not mean that Claude is going to replace Airtable builders, system architects, and operation teams, but it does dramatically reduce that initial lift of manually building your operational system. And that is what makes this interesting. So today we are going to put this to the test. But you might be thinking, can't I just have Airtable Omni build this for me? Well, yes, and that is a fair question, because tools like Omni already make it easier to build inside Airtable. But what makes this workflow interesting is that Claude is working from much broader business context before you have anything actually built inside your Airtable base. So what I want to do in this video is show you exactly how that workflow looks in practice, which means a real business use case with real operational requirements. And we're going to see how far Claude can actually take this build. So let's not waste any time and dive straight in looking at how we can connect Claude and Airtable. Now, we previously created a video on how we can connect ChatGPT to Airtable. So if you want to take a look at that, by all means, go ahead and watch that here. But if you are an Anthropic fan, a Claude fan, well, keep watching. Now, it's very simple. We could select the plus icon in order to grab a connection, but what I'm going to do is just to select the @ symbol on my keyboard, type Airtable, and then Claude's going to understand that I'm looking for a connector. We'll wait for the response, and here we can see that it's looking for connectors or searching connectors. Here we've got the connectors that could help, which is Airtable. So we'll select connect, and then that's going to open the authorization where we actually grant access to our Airtable account. So I'm authorizing this as me. Now, what you could do is you could select to add all resources, which is all of your bases in Airtable, or you could select a particular base. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to add all resources and grant access. And ta-da, how easy was that? So what we're going to do is we're going to use our new connection. Claude then will go ahead, look at our Airtable workspace, and find the bases that may be relevant to what we need. And here we've got the 5 workspaces that are available to my account in Airtable: marketing, demos, automation system, workspace, and content video demos. Here it says, what do you want to do? Pull records, update something, build out a table, just say the word. And now that Claude is connected to Airtable, we can move into our planning and building phase. And this is where things get interesting, because Claude is no longer just generating ideas in a chat window. It is now directly interacting with our Airtable itself, which means it can create tables, bases, add fields, establish relationships, and structure the base in real time. So instead of manually building out our base, our Airtable base piece by piece, we can lean on Claude to actually build the initial structure for us. So the first thing I'm going to do is to give Claude a breakdown of our business requirements. And in this case, we're using a client operations workflow for a service business. So I've actually uploaded a document, which I prepared earlier, and within it, we have things like clients, contacts, projects, deliverables, which of course we would need separate tables for those things in order to manage them. But we also have things like billing milestones, internal workflows, and how different parts of the business connect together. Now, importantly, I'm not asking Claude to immediately build the Airtable base for me. First, I want to see if it actually understands the operational structure behind the business. Because if the logic is wrong there, well, the build is going to be wrong later. So the initial prompt is very simple. Something along the lines of, review this document and identify the Airtable schema required to support this business workflow. And what Claude starts doing is breaking down the business into structured entities. It identifies things like the core tables, the relationships between them, the linked records, the field structure, and how information should flow across our system. So instead of manually sitting down and architecting the database from scratch, Claude is effectively translating business operations into database logic for us. And this is the part that surprised me the most, because it's not just generating random tables, it's actually identifying the operational patterns underneath the business itself. Now, to be clear, I am not forgetting this. Airtable's Omni can absolutely build a base structure for us, and it does a really good job of that. And for a lot of workflows, Omni is definitely the faster approach. But where Claude becomes interesting is in the depth of reasoning and iteration you can have before and during the build process. Because what we're doing here is not just asking AI to generate some tables for us. We can have a much more in-depth conversation with Claude around things like operational workflows, edge cases, and how different parts of the business can connect together. And then, because we're using Claude, we're able to refine that structure conversationally before the build begins. And that level of back and forth reasoning is where this workflow starts to feel genuinely powerful. And not to mention, as we saw, we can actually upload documents like SOPs or scope documentation to Claude in order for it to get a better understanding of our operational requirements. Oh, and of course, I do need to mention that with Airtable's Omni, the initial prompt, we do have a character limit, which feels incredibly restrictive. Whereas with Claude, we can keep layering in business context until the system actually reflects how the business operates. Now, at this point, I've been conversing with Claude and it understands the structure behind the business. So we can move to the actual build phase itself. We could prompt it something like, using the schema, create the Airtable base and configure the relationships between the table. And once I send that, we can see that Claude immediately starts working through the structure. And here we go. Here's what just got built in our content video demos workspace. Acme co-operating system with 9 tables fully structured and linked. Every table has its core field statuses. What's next? You want to set up views, then you'll want to configure automations. Want to tackle any of that now? Yeah, well, can Claude jump in for us and create different views? Let's see. Let's tackle this now. But first, while it works its magic there, let's jump into Airtable and take a look at the base build. So here we are in our Airtable workspace. Let's actually jump into the operating system and look at what was built. So here we can see the operating system. We've got our tables, clients, projects, deliverables, tasks, approvals, billing, meetings, team members, and departments. Let's ensure that the fields that we've got are actually what we need. So for clients, we've got name, life cycle stage, which is single select, account owner, client health, industry, contact, start date, renewal, monthly value, etc. I'm not going to name all of those, but we've got quite a lot. Now, more importantly, we've also got our linked records. So we've got projects, billing, meetings. If we jump into projects, that'll link back to our clients. If we see we've got name, project type, let's scroll through. Department, here we can see back it's linked to our clients, our deliverables, our tasks. It's all looking good. Billing, we've got billing type, amount. Now, as I say, I'm not going to list all of these out. Invoice number. Now, here's one that I might actually criticize for the invoice number. It'd be much better to automatically generate that, which we do have a field that can support it, but hey, that's being critical. Then departments, team members, it's all there. In contrast, what I see a lot when we're using Airtable Omni to do these builds is failure in linked records. If you're prompting directly from a first prompt, asking it to build something for you rather than update an already existing base, it really struggles to understand when a linked record or a lookup or rollup field is actually needed. And so you're still going to have to jump in and manually update that initial build. But with Claude, as we can see, it's really understood the operational requirements, the context of our business structure, and applied it to the first build. Now, something that you can use Omni for is to generate dummy data or example data for your build. However, if you are leaning on Claude to build that first base, why will you be using dummy data? Instead, what you could do is actually upload the data you already have into Claude and ask Claude to structure it ready to import into your Airtable base. Or of course, manually update your base with the data that you need. But let's jump back into Claude and see what else we can get done. So we've said, let's tackle this now. Remember we were discussing views? What do you want to set up first? Start with views, then automations. Here we go, worth flagging. The Airtable MCP can create records and fields. Oh, I guess it can create records, but it failed for me earlier. But views and automations can't be created via the API. Airtable doesn't expose those endpoints, so I can't build those directly from here. Okay, what do you want to set up first? So the response I'm getting is that it can't update or create views. However, here we can see that I'm able to select that. So let's see what happens when we prompt. And as we can see, it's stating, let me put together a precise setup guide for every view across all 9 tables. So it's helping us in updating and improving the skeletons of our base, but it won't actually do that for us. And of course, that's understandable. We can't really expect that. Or can we in the future? Now, perhaps you're watching this and thinking, well, I don't actually need to create a new base. I'm already using Airtable and we have a base. It's just not what I want. Well, you can use the Airtable Claude connection to update and improve your base. Let's take a quick look. And as we can see here, because Claude has the context of our Airtable base, and it will also have the context of your data, your records once you have it in there, it's given us a solid guide on how we can improve the visuals of our base, the views, and how we interact with it. Grid, all clients, grid at-risk clients, renewals. It's giving us the filters we should use, the fields that we should show. This is really helpful for anyone that's diving into Airtable for the first time or doesn't really understand the makeup and the structure of an operating system. So I'm going to prompt Claude, I need you to update the base using this updated document. I went ahead and actually updated the business scope to make this more of an enterprise level build or an enterprise grade build. So let's see how well it is at updating a base rather than just generating one for us. And we have received a response. This is a significantly expanded scope. Lots of new entities that don't exist in the base yet. Let me map out what's new before touching anything. And this is what we are talking about. We're able to provide more business context to Claude than we are Airtable Omni, but it will also ensure and verify that what it is doing is actually what we need from a business structure standpoint. So I've gone ahead and given it the green tick. Yes, you're able to update this base. It's going to go ahead. It's going to do that, and then we'll take another look at it. One place that Airtable Omni will trump Claude's connection with Airtable is in building out your automations. We don't have the ability to do so with Claude, but with Airtable Omni, you do. However, please ensure that you are careful because the automations that get generated from Airtable Omni, sometimes they work, but as they get more complicated, more complex, they really fail, and you're going to have to do that manually. And here we can see it is a success. Airtable and Claude have worked together, and Claude has built out the extended scope of work. We need a new base, something that is more enterprise grade, and Claude had no issue in updating the base to do just that. And honestly, I think this is where the real value lies in this MCP, in Claude connection with Airtable. It's not that Claude can magically build an Airtable base, it's that it dramatically reduces the gap between understanding how a business operates and turning that into a working system, or helping you and your team as you scale. Most businesses already understand their workflows and their processes. They already have process documentation, onboarding steps, operational notes, client workflows, and reporting structures. The hard part is translating that into a database architecture. And traditionally, that process is slow. You sit there manually planning tables, relationships, linked records, workflows, and structure it piece by piece. With Airtable Omni, you were able to speed up the skeleton, the bare bones build. However, it would always fall short. With Claude, what Claude does really well is accelerate that transition layer. It helps move from here's how the business works to here is the first version of the operational system. If you or your team are getting started with Airtable or looking at extending the functionality of your operating system, don't hesitate to reach out to us at automationhelpers.com. I've left a link in the description of this video where you can get a free 30-minute consultation today. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and book a consultation with one of our experts.